world 9 and 10 ball champ, a 4-time tournament of champion, 28th ranked. Give it up for Kelly Quickfire Fisher. And her opponent, sponsored by Formosa Plastic Group, all the way from Taipei, Taiwan, the 23rd ranked player. Give it up for Wei Tzu Chien. All right, ladies, entertain us. Rack 'em up.
Okay, we're back. My name is Mary Keniston with Pool Action TV. We're here at the 2019 WPBA Masters event in the beautiful Soaring Eagles Hotel and Casino. It looks like Wei Wei has won the leg. This is the semi-final match. The winner of this match will proceed to the finals. The loser is guaranteed a third-place finish. I am joined in the booth by Dawn Hopkins.
Hey, Mary.
How you doing, Dawn?
Good. How are you?
You're doing fine.
Ready for this match? I'm excited.
Well, I'll tell you what, it just keeps getting better and better.
I know. Love it. I know Kelly played a great match in the last one, and
She's played the last two matches, good ones.
yeah.
She was 4-0 behind Allison Fisher and came back and won 9-6.
That's crazy. Crazy good.
Triple tough on alternate break format.
Yes.
Well, here we go.
All right. We're going to see who jumps out in front here. And well, she's a really good breaker here. She likes to park the cue ball right in the center of the table. And
Okay, nice break. Oop, got kicked down table. So did the one, though, so it's going to be okay. She's got a beautiful angle to come back up at least to the end rail. It'd sure be nice if she could just go forward just a hair and float between the 9 and the 5.
yep, 2 balls down. That makes it a little easier. So we got 7 to run.
Yeah, she's looking at that right now.
So she's got the 4 all the way on the other side. So here we're going from one rail down to this rail below and then back up to the 4. So I like playing this, Mary, like you said, if you're coming down between the balls, play to hit the rail down here, because otherwise you may come up short and not have a shot on that 2.
Right.
Gives you a little bit more room for error to come all the way down and hit the rail to go back up.
And she did it. She's going to clip the 9. Oh, she clipped the 5. She just missed it. And she fell a little high. I think she's got a little bit of an angle. Yeah, I think she does. The 2 ball appears to be closer to the rail than the object ball. She's going to really have to twist up the rail with English, though.
Yeah, this is going to be, kind of a pop stroke.
Tzu Chien had a very similar shot in the last match, just like this. And when it hit that first rail, it really spun out nice.
Yeah. You got to punch it.
Punch it with extreme spin.
There it is.
There.
Great shot.
That's the shot.
Very good.
That's the shot. And I believe that will win her the game. That was a
Very well
game-winning
could
shot.
be, yeah.
So now she just needs to come up the center of the table, give herself a nice angle on the 5 to get to the 7. Oh, she went 2 rails. Okay, that's even better. That way she guarantees that she gets a nice angle
Right.
on the 5.
Yep. So she's just going to come 1 rail over and come right back. She wants to have somewhat of an angle, but even if she got straight, she's okay, because the 8 can go in either pocket if necessary.
She's not going to get straight. And that's darn near perfect. Beautiful shot. I think she's frustrated that she didn't win that last match. It was a close one, and she's determined to play as best she can to
Yeah.
get back in the final and get another shot at that lady.
Yeah, she played pretty tight in that last match, and this one is not starting out that way.
No. No, she's on the rail. That's not optimum. Stay down, follow through. Good stroke.
Very good out. Very good game right there.
Okay, first blood, 1-0.
I would think that these two know a lot about each other's game because Kelly plays over in Asia quite a bit.
Yes, she's actually probably more famous in China than she is anywhere in the world.
I would guess that is
in
true.
recent years,
Right.
because most of the events are in China, and she has Chinese sponsors,
Right.
and she does a lot of teaching and exhibition work over there. Kelly was born in England and came up on the snooker circuit just behind Allison and Karen Corr, and was also a world champion snooker player. She now resides in Scotland.
With Val Finney.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Val. She's a very good friend of a lot of the WPBA
Oh, you
players.
think she might be watching?
It's possible. I don't know.
Hi, Val. Okay, she lost the cue ball, but she did make a legal break.
Yeah, and what I like about this is she can focus 100% on that one ball because the cue ball is going to drift over, and you see that 2 is hanging in the pocket, and there's a lot of space on the left side of the table. So the cue ball is going to drift that way naturally anyway.
Yeah, she just has to make sure if she pockets the ball that she does not hook herself. Not a problem. Beautiful shot. And might come out one rail, maybe with a little bit of outside. Yeah, just a touch. Oh, she played to
Yeah,
go
that
behind
one,
it.
I don't know.
I thought she would hit it softer than that.
I don't know what. Maybe she was trying to come in between those to play it up in the same pocket.
Yeah, not sure.
See, Kelly shoots so fast that we are not going to be
We
able to
can't
give
keep
you
up.
all the options.
Right, we can't keep, exactly, we can't keep up.
We have other ideas,
Yeah.
but we won't get them out.
Right. But anyway, it didn't work out the way she had planned, so she's regrouping. I think she might bank it. Yes, she did.
Good call.
All right, she's back in line. Good shot.
Yep. So now stop. Stop on the 4. Stop on the 5.
Mhm.
Stop on the 7.
Yep, stop or slide. She's going to slide to the rail and out. She wants to get the same angle on the 7 that went in rough.
She's smiling.
All right, she ended up straight, but that's, or maybe even favoring the left side. Either way, she's okay. She might follow, if she's favoring the left side, she might follow down to the end rail and come up. Okay, just take the position what the table gave her. She's such a good shot maker that, these shots don't phase her.
I would think the 12-foot snooker table helped a little bit in
You
that,
think?
although I
You
don't know
think?
when the last time she played snooker is. Sometimes you can kind of revert backwards.
Mm. All right, 1-1, tying it up. Well, this is starting out to be a barn burner.
I like this.
Yep.
I like it.
Tzu Chien Wei, or as they say in China, Wei Tzu Chien. They use the surname as they say the surname first in China, but she hails from Taipei, Taiwan, and she's been playing on the pro circuit about 10 years. She has just, in the last couple of years, risen to the level of play that you're seeing today. She's got a couple of high finishes. Last year she placed third in the always tough Amway Cup. Players come from all over the world. I've been told it's one of the toughest tournaments in the world. And she placed third in that one. And in 2017 she placed second in the Korea Curry Cup. And she is sponsored by Formosa Plastic Group. Good break. Now see how that one's going to... Okay, it got clipped, but it was tracking to come up on her side of the table off the end rail.
Right.
But she's okay. She's got a tough shot, but she does have a shot.
Yep. So she's got a nice angle just to come down, drift down for the two. There's some traffic there, though, the 3 and the 7. So she's going to have to try to figure out how to navigate through that in between maybe the 4 and the 3.
Well, she has to cue high ball because she is on the rail, so her options are limited. She does have a lane between the 3 and the 4, which could give her the corner or the side. That's what she's looking at right now. I'm sorry, the corner. Yeah, the corner or the side for the 2-ball. Yeah. Or actually, if she goes, no, I don't think she could shoot it up table in the same pocket. I think the 9.
The 9 would be too
in the way.
dangerous. Yeah.
But anyway, I think that's what she's going to try to do. So now you just bear down on the ball. Forget. Just try to control your speed and pocket the ball. Beautiful
Good
shot.
shot. Nice
Boy,
shot.
You can't hit it any better than that.
Wow. Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Great shot.
You know, and I think that the pros, you know, are always standing there and they make their decision when they're up. If they're a little bit conflicted about what to shoot, they're not going to get down on the shot most of the time unless they give it 100% decision.
That's correct.
And whenever you have, you know, it's pulling at you, like, am I doing the right thing? Should I go here? Should I go there? And if you're down on the shot while that's going on, you definitely need to get back up and start all over again. And that's what I like. I notice with her, she's very good at that.
Yes, once she commits.
Then then you can put 100% on the shot and you don't have to think about anything else.
Now I wonder if that 3 goes in the side past the 7.
It's
hard
close.
to tell.
Yeah, it's close. If it doesn't, she's going to have to spin up the table to play it in the corner, I guess.
Just like that, yeah.
Maybe not
she
enough
didn't get high
or too
enough.
much. I don't. If it went in the side, it's a little too much.
Well, she's on the 50-yard line for either pocket, but I think for the corner pocket it's better because she can shoot the 3 and the 4 in the same pocket, I think.
Yeah, I'm not even sure
She's
she
looking
has.
at the combination.
Really?
Yeah, that's what she's looking at now. She's pointing her cue at it. Sure
Yeah.
is.
I don't think I would do that.
Well, I know I wouldn't be.
No.
I avoid combinations unless I really have to. Not a problem for this lady, though. But 3 got
she
away
might
from
have
her.
another combination.
Yeah, well, she has nothing now.
Oh.
She's got a safety now.
See, I liked what you were saying because you could just easily get over for the 4-ball.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing was tied up. It wasn't like there was any problem balls.
Yeah, I don't think that was the best decision. But like I say, it looks a lot different when you're down at the table.
Right. Now here you can just clip the side of the 3. See where she's standing?
Mhm.
That's where the cue ball will end up landing. So
Right.
you just clip the 3 and...
That's where she wants it to land.
Yeah, and then the 9 is going to stop the 3 from moving, so you've got that 4 in the way.
Mm-hmm. She's going to spin this 2 rails, try to bring it down to where she had laid her cue. Looking to hook her behind the 4.
That's really nicely done.
Yep, went a little bit too far. But it's no bargain.
Yeah.
I know I wouldn't want to step up to this.
No.
The bank looks like the 8 has blocked part of the pocket. So there's no one-rail bank, or it's a tough one-rail bank.
Yeah, I'm thinking she's going to play a safe here and use that 9.
I think she's just going to try to put the 3 on the side rail. Yeah, just like that. The bank on the 3 is blocked, I believe, by the 4.
So we're going to see a little safety play back and forth here. Options, well, she's looking to hit the right side of the 3 and leave the cue ball up there. And again, using the 4 and the 9 as the wall.
Mm-hmm. Good shot. Very nice.
A little hard.
It's all right. And again, cue ball on the end rail.
Now she's got an opportunity to bank, right?
Right.
From here?
Yeah, the lane is, from this angle, the lane is open, yes. She's checking it out now.
Well, whether or not she may be able to have a two-way shot here if she hits it at a soft speed where it just kind of rolls into the pocket. She'll have a shot on the 4, probably.
She went for it.
Yep. But hit it too full.
All right, Wei steps up with to a shot. It's a tough one, but it is a shot.
So she's looking at the angle of the tangent line to see what naturally, if it's going to hit the 8 or not. Maybe put a slight bit of right hand English on the cue ball just to keep it away from there.
I would use a little bit of left.
I'm left. That's what I meant, Mary. Sorry.
Yeah.
My other right.
Yeah, your other right.
Sometimes I feel like I have 2 lefts,
Yeah.
not 2 rights.
I would hit it with a medium stroke and go back and forth. Yeah, just like that. Oh, does this 4 go in the pocket? Let's take a look.
I think so.
Yeah, it
She's
looks
looking
good.
at it
It looks
like
good.
it's,
Yeah,
it looks
she's
like she's
fine.
got lots of room.
She's fine. And she's favoring the correct side, so she might slide over just a little bit. Yeah, just like that.
So now she can draw heavily and get towards the pocket where she's standing, or she can draw a little bit and come across 2 rails.
Yeah, no,
Whatever
I would,
she's used to.
Yeah, I'd like to drop just below the side pocket and go across the table to the other side. To come down on the short side is way too tough from where she is. Just exactly like that.
Yep.
Okay, the shot's a little bit tougher than she would have liked. Didn't roll as far as she would like, but again, just pocket the ball. She's going to come down here to the end rail and straight up, or go over to the side rail and over and come into the 9. Let's see what she does. 1 rail up and back for the 9. Very
Yep.
nice. Good shot.
Well, she's definitely playing better in
This
these
is-
first couple
this
of
is
racks.
the way I expected to see
Yeah.
last match go, with just a shootout.
And you wonder why. What's
Well-
the difference? I mean, she was really struggling in the last match.
Well, first of all, it was the first match of the day for both of them. They hadn't played on the table before. Now she knows the speed of the table.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly is still going to struggle a little bit because she has played her match on the other table.
Right.
She also they probably both had some opening game jitters. And then the third thing could be that the history between the two of them. Tzu Ming has been a more accomplished player for a longer time as Wei Wei has come up.
Yeah.
And also the way the balls broke. The balls broke tough most of that last match. Okay, Kelly to break, trailing 2-1. You can't count Kelly out.
Oh, no.
Ever count her out. Uh-oh. Boy, why is it always the last one rolling that
It's
gets
like
you?
one ball of a roll.
Boy, it just seems that way. It's always the last ball rolling.
3 inches the other way, and everything's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's a push out, and the 1 is so close to the pocket that pushing out is tricky. You got to be, and where she's frozen on that 6, right?
Her
It's going to
options are
limit.
limited.
Yeah. So I almost like to see her kicking behind the 6 to the right, and then putting the cue ball down on the rail. Or
But then that leaves, a very easy safety or a bank.
yeah, and that's the problem with this is no
Yeah.
matter what, she's going to have an easy safety.
Yeah. See, I might just put her in across the table on the rail. Make the shot on the. Oh, she's not even going to let her see the whole ball. That's a good shot.
It is, but I might be giving this back. Well, I don't know. If you can make it come straight down the table. Oof, touchy shot.
She's got us snookered, so we can't see what it looks like.
If you get the 1 to come straight down the rail, and then bring the cue ball off the left rail and over by the 7.
Yeah, just cross the face of the ball.
I don't know though
I
that
don't know if she can hit enough. Yeah, she can. I can see it now. Yeah, she could do that.
because you can't hit the left side of the 1. You're going to scratch, right? And you can't see the right side of the 1. So you're going to have to play a cross bank. Maybe not to make it, but to...
Yeah, she's going to swipe across the face of this, I believe. Keep the cue ball on the end rail and send the 1 up table. Try to put the 8, the 1 down here by the 6.
and
Is that the 6 or the 2? The 2, excuse me.
If it's that tough, though, give it back to Kelly. You know, if it's really that tough, there's nothing wrong with giving...
Well, I don't think it's that tough, though, Dawn. I really don't.
Well, she's having some...
No, I think she just is making sure she mentally prepared herself. Yeah, just like that.
So it didn't... That's what I meant when you got to go perfectly straight up and down the table, because you had to come over by the 2 with the 1.
Oh, of course. You know, there was problems, but there was no difficulty with doing what she was going to do. She just was trying to predict what the result was going to be, because she knew that she figured that she was going to have to hit something.
Mm-hmm.
Now, she sold out here. She left a shot. However, she made the 2 a little difficult. Kelly's got to drop right in there, and she did, but she was hoping to drop in and hit the 8 and stop her. So now she's snookered.
She's kicking. She's kicking behind the 2 to play either a kick safe or try to pocket it and roll up the table.
Good start. Good shot. Very nice.
So here's where your fundamentals come into play, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're just going to make this ball, and the natural angle will take you to the 3. But you really have to get your basic fundamentals in order here.
Wei is one of the few players that I've noticed that bends both knees in her stance, which may not be as stable as planting that back leg, for stability.
Yeah, I don't favor unless you have a back problem or you're super tall and it's going to hurt your back. I don't really favor both knees bent just because of that. It gives you the ability to move when you shoot.
Right. But she is tall for an Asian lady. And she's probably been playing that way for so long that it's just natural to her. And she may have a back problem. Can't stand any
Never
other way.
know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Uh-oh. She's got a problem there.
Well, I think
Not
she's
now.
got
I mean, she doesn't have a problem, but she didn't shoot that too well.
Yeah. All right, well, she got a nice little rub there. She's a little bit off angle, but not much. I think she'll just go forward. She's doesn't have to do too much because the 6 is right there. Just pocket the ball. That's all. Just wanted to make sure she didn't get jacked up over that 9.
Right.
Now she'll just shoot this ball with a stun. Just slide over to the rail and out. Wants to make sure she leaves herself a good angle on the 7 to get back up table.
If you don't want to hit it hard, you can roll it up too.
I'm not rolling any balls.
Well, I don't mean you don't have to roll it soft, but
I'm not. I'd rather. I like to stun rather than roll, and I think she does too. Oh, she's got a beautiful angle now. She's looking to see how she wants to come out of the corner. 1, 2, 3. Drop down for the 8.
yeah, and that's so much better than going one rail down because
yeah.
you avoid the scratch.
Yeah,
in
and
the
you don't want to
corner.
cross the position, the line. That way,
Right.
you're falling into the. After you hit the 3rd rail, you're fine anywhere you stop.
Right.
Now she did go down a little farther than she would like, and she's looking to see if she's going to go into the 9. If she is, does she hit it hard? Does she hit it soft? Trying to predict where it goes. So she's not worried so much about the shot. She's worried about the cue ball and the 9. Kelly knows that she might have a chance here, so she's hasn't taken her eyes off the table either.
Well, you have to stay in the game, so you have to always think, if I get back to the table.
Well, she's thinking right now that she might have a chance. Something bad could happen here. At least that's what I do. If it was me.
You got to be prepared.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm
to
doing.
step to the
She's,
table.
All right, she's going around the table.
Look out for the side.
She beat the scratch, and she
Yep.
came in beautifully for the shot. Now she is on the rail, which makes it tough.
Oh, wow. That's why you don't want to be on the rail, right, Mary?
Well, it makes the shot tougher.
It
It
does.
certainly does, and Kelly did get that shot at the table. Big game, tied it up, 2-2. In the last game, when she was playing Saming, she did the same thing. She should have went ahead, and she 3-1, and instead she didn't get out where she should have,
Right.
and Saming tied it up.
I mean, it's so frustrating to go through that whole rack and do all those difficult things, and everything is perfect.
She hit that last shot great.
She
The shot
did.
on the 8 hit it beautifully. But like I say, that's
And she took her time.
yeah.
She
Well,
Took her time to get down on the shot. She
it just shows
missed.
how difficult the shot is when you're on the rail.
Right.
If she was a couple inches off the rail, the score would be 3-1.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, now you got to blow it off. You got to get down. It's a race to 7 from here. And I've got the break. I mean, that's what you got to be thinking.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's my advantage. Good break. Good solid break. Now watch that one. It's going to come up. Actually came up too far this time. But she normally stays down where the 9 is.
But I still like where her cue ball, she kept
yeah.
control of it right in the middle.
Yeah, she has got, I think, the best break out of the people that I have watched on here on the stream.
More consistent.
Absolutely. She has the best, most consistent break out of all the ladies that I've seen.
And she's not crushing it. She's not slamming those balls really hard. She's just getting a nice aim, like the aim towards the break. I think people sometimes take it for granted. Your aiming for the break should be just as important as you're aiming for any other shot on the table.
That's right, and if you watch her, that's what she does. She takes a very, very long time before she pulls the trigger on the break.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really sure what she's going to do. I think she's going to hit the left side of it and come down here to the end rail. Mm-hmm. That's what she did. Very nice.
Not liking that. Yeah.
Yeah, she tried to hit the other side of the 8.
Yeah.
That's what she was trying to hit. Well, Kelly loves these shots.
Yeah, and if you can avoid ever putting the ball in front of the pocket versus like...
Well, she was trying to play the cue ball.
Yeah, the problem is Kelly could have jumped even if it, you don't want to leave a jump shot either.
All right, she's got to bank at the 2.
She's going to watch the position of the cue ball for the 3.
Cue ball's not going to move far. Need a bump though. She got funny.
Yep, that's not good. Can she make it? Is there enough room in between the 2 balls where she can slice it in?
Well,
She's
looking at it.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to really. Kelly is quick fire. that's her nickname. She's doesn't want to play safe, although she does it very well.
That doesn't.
Nice shot.
Oh, nice. So she had a lot of room in there.
Yeah. Okay, back in line. I shall just draw back a little bit for the...
Be nice to come below the 9 if she can.
Yeah, but I don't know if she can do it. It looks like...
Because if you go above the 9, the 8's on the rail there to come around 3 rails.
Yeah.
So it would be nice if she could somehow roll.
Yeah, well, the ball is close enough to the pocket where she might be able to play to one side of the pocket or the other. Yeah, that's what she's doing. She's trying to hit it to the right side of the left side of the pocket. Yeah, just like that. Very nice.
Yeah, that's much better to come on that side.
Yep. When the ball's close to the pocket, you can play a particular portion of the pocket quite easily.
Yep, you cheat it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 1 rail up into the middle for the 7. Very nice. Stop for the 8. Very nice.
She does 2-stroke and hit.
Yep. Quick fire.
1, 2, hit.
Yep. And for the lead. 3-2.
It got a little scary there for a minute, but she pulled it off with that 3-ball shot.
All of you folks for coming out and supporting the WPBA, Mount Pleasant, and
Kelly has quite the resume. Definitely a future Hall of Famer. She's the world 9-ball champion, world 10-ball champion, world U.S. Open champion, 4-time tournament champions. That's the invitational with the best 4 players of the year. And they duke it out in a short race format. Kelly has won that 4 times. She's the China Open champion. She's a multiple winner of WPBA Classic Tour events, Amway Cup champion. I mean, the list just goes on and on. And on top of all of that, she's the 6-time snooker world champion. Quite a resume.
I bow my hands to Kelly. She does.
And plenty of, she's at the top of her game.
Yeah.
Plenty ahead of her for sure. Uh-oh, she got bumped down table.
It's okay. No shot,
No, it's
but
not.
no shot, but no scratch.
Yep, better than a scratch. That's been happening a lot today. The cue balls have been getting bumped. Yesterday, not so much.
Well, what do you do here? You've got to try to push, I suppose. You can't just whack at him and do a jump shot.
No, I think, the jump's possible, but I think that 7-ball is a little bit far out for a jump.
She's not going to push for there, is she?
Apparently she is.
I kind of liked her first choice better, but
What, down here? Pushing the ball down here?
yeah. Just because there's no pocket if she pushed down here, but she must have a reason why she didn't want to do that. She's going to try to make Wei, put the pressure on her to come with a good shot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she can cut it in this right corner, couldn't she, without scratching? From the angle up here, it looks like she could do that.
I think she can cut it either way. I don't think she'll fool with the 9.
No, that's too far away.
I think she's playing safe. I think she's hitting the 1 too thin for it to pocket it. At least that's the way it appears to me.
So maybe it is a scratch then if you make it.
Yeah, she's playing.
Yeah, look how close
yeah.
it came and she thinned it. So it was a scratch if you made it.
Well, she overcut it. She hit it into the diamond. I think she was trying to play safe. And she came out of the corner too tight. Because she was aiming quarter ball on that shot, and that was not a quarter ball shot to make it. So that was an unsuccessful safety attempt, I think. Meanwhile, Quickfire's back in action. Get out from behind that 8-ball. As did.
No problemo.
Nothing to it.
Perfectly in line.
Mm-hmm.
Just come over to the rail.
Oh, my God.
Kelly.
And that's what she does every once in a while because she doesn't take as long as other players take. She's deadly accurate, but every once in a while, her speed, her quickness will jump up and bite her. Well, Wei loves this. She was desolate after that last shot.
Yeah.
She's looking to tie the match up. Kelly's got to be pretty sick. She was looking to pull ahead.
Yeah. Yep. That was a good game.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been 4-2 instead of maybe 3-3. Look at how you can't tell on this shot, but on another shot, a regular shot, she gets almost her nose down on the key stick too. It's her mouth and her nose, so.
Yeah, she looks up rather than out like most players do.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, Laurie John used to get blue chalk on her chin because her chin would rub lightly across her chin. You know, after a tough match, she'd have this big blue.
And she does. She's like me. She's a left eye dominant, so she gets her head way down there.
Yep. Nice shot. Beautiful. All right, she's just going to draw it back, I think, for the side.
Yep, just draw it down about 2 feet.
Yeah. Little light. But she's okay.
Yeah, I'd rather do it that way than go the other.
Too much.
Too much the other way.
She can go down to the end rail and up, or she can go around.
Lots of
couple
options.
of rails. I like the around the world, just like that.
Yeah, because then you can stroke it.
Yep. And you usually don't end up on the rail. The rail is what cost her the last game. Okay, ties it up. Race to 6. And break advantage goes to Wei.
You know, the easy way to figure out, because she was just looking like, is it my break? Is it your break? But to me, the easy way is if you're the first breaker, you're on evens. So
Right.
if there's whatever the score is, if
If
the
it adds
two
up
of them
to
add
even.
up, it's even. Very simple. You don't have to kind of think about who broke last.
Got a pretty decent crowd Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
It's bitter cold up here, but at least it's not snowing. I haven't been
I
outside of the
wouldn't know.
casino. Yeah, I was going to say I haven't been outside of the
been 5
casino since
days.
Wednesday. Went out Wednesday night to eat. We figured that'd be the last time we'd go out.
Oh, wait, I did go out once,
Did
and
you?
it was to the hot tub at night.
Okay.
It was like midnight.
Okay.
That was nice.
Yeah. All right, back-
After losing, soak in my sorrows.
Yeah, drown your miseries. Drown your sorrows. All right, back to the match. See how attentive she is, how long she takes, how precise she's ready. Yeah, I mean, she gets a great result. And here
Yeah.
comes that one. See it?
Yep. She's
Yeah,
got
the
that
game 8.
down. If the 8, no, the 8's okay.
She's good. Yeah, I love this lady's break. She's got a great break.
Yeah, and she doesn't, like a lot of players that are trying to get a lot of power out of it, will stand upright more
Mhm.
to try to get the power into
Yeah.
it and move their body into it. She gets down like it's a regular shot. She's down very low
Right.
on the stick, and she doesn't put a lot of power into it.
Well, it's not as much power as people think it is. It's more timing also.
Yeah,
break
that's,
timing.
yeah. But I mean, the force that
But-
she's hitting the balls at is really not hard.
It's not that hard.
But
yeah.
it's hard enough to make the balls that she wants to make and get position.
All right, as usual, the 2 is down here on the end rail. So she's going to have to snatch it back. She's got a good stroke. She can do it.
That's it. That's a good stroke. Now, don't get dead straight. Needs some sort of an angle, and I don't think she's
I don't
got
think
an
she
angle.
got any. I think she's just going to try to draw back to the rail and take what she can get on the 3.
She has to, because if she goes forward, there's not a lot of reward there.
No, and she'll get tangled up with the 4. Could get tangled up with the 4.
But if you try to force it to come out, too far down the table, then I think she's going to just get to that rail back there where her hand is. If she tries really hard to come out and go back on the other side of the table.
No, she won't do that. If anything, she'll try to spin off the rail. After she hits the rail.
No, she did.
Oh, she did
she
do
did
that.
do that. That's why when I was
Wow.
looking at her jacking
Uh-oh.
up.
Watch out. Watch out. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I
She-
did not think she would do that.
She looked like she was like powering up over there or getting ready for something big, and I'm like,
Well, I just thought she was going to draw it back with, and then let the spin take her up there. Wow. Well, Kelly has got to just love it. And like I said before, Kelly knew once she saw that she got straight on the ball, that's when I would think, if I were Kelly sitting in the chair, I would think I might get a shot here. This is my
see,
chance.
I don't really.
See, that's the way I've always mentally played the game. As
I-
I'm sitting in the chair, I'm looking at the table and thinking where I might get my chance. And I'm usually right.
Yeah, but I guess to me that's too much anxiety to.
It's not anxiety. It's analytical. It's analysis.
Well, but
It's analyzing the
You
game and
just have
seeing
to
where you're going to
be-
get your shot.
yeah, I kind of disagree with that. I'd rather just be prepared if I get to the table. I'm
Yeah,
just
well,
prepared, not
that too,
anticipate
But
what's going to happen.
but I've talked to several of the top male players, and that's very common. To analyze the game, and of course they're ready. When if they get a shot. But anyway, Kelly is taking full advantage of it, and she's taking a little bit more time.
Well, after that easy miss on the,
That's exactly
and that was a
right.
bad stroke
Uh-oh.
right there.
Yep, she let the cue ball get away from her.
Because she kind of pushed that shot.
Yeah.
She didn't stroke
Rather
it. She
than-
pushed it.
That's exactly right. Yeah, she's disgusted. She's just turned what should have been a routine out into a problem, and
And if she
Wei
can,
is sitting a little taller in her chair.
if she can just stroke this, then she's okay. But if she has to watch out for the side,
Yes.
then that's annoying.
Well, that's the problem.
Good.
She missed
Oh,
it.
I thought she
She
made
missed
it.
it. Uh-oh,
Wow.
jack her up. Jack her up. Nope, she's okay.
Just come one rail, I think, on this one. Maybe
Yeah.
two rails. Maybe over to the bottom right-hand rail, and then back to the. Because you got to hit this thin enough. The cue ball's gonna be moving pretty fast.
Yeah, you can't slow roll this. Just hit it with a medium stroke and play to the end rail and up. The rails are quite responsive, so it's fairly easy to do. Uh-oh, she's going into the 9.
she's got a
Oh
problem.
my God. Look how perfect.
Wow. What's the odds of that?
Boy. Oh my God. Oh my God.
What are the odds? There's
Wow,
a
you could shoot that
9-foot by
50
4-foot table.
50 times you could shoot that, and that may never happen again.
I would bet on that 50 times.
Wow.
I would bet you couldn't do that.
Yeah, Wei's in shock.
But,
Wow.
she did it. She put the cue ball there, so
Yeah, well,
it's unfortunate.
well, that match took quite a few twists and turns, back and forth, back and forth.
I know. So that's 2 games Kelly almost gave up right there. So she's going to have to do something different
Yeah,
because you can't win a match by
depending
missing
on that.
an easy
Yeah,
out.
depending on escaping.
Right.
And she did escape.
Mm-hmm.
And conversely, Wei has to just shake it off. Just, don't dwell on it. No negative thoughts, even though it's, believe me, I know it's hard. All right, let's see what kind of a break Kelly comes up with. She's got a good break, too. Powerful break. Well, she's got a shot. It's a tough one.
Well, I wonder,
What
not
if the
that you
one
would do it, but
What if the one kisses off the 3?
yeah,
Is that what
that's
you're
what I
going
was
to
going to say.
Yeah.
Like draw, and that's where straight pull comes in.
Right.
It's kind of nice.
Mm-hmm.
You just that way you can draw the cue. You can hit full into the one almost,
Have
and
more
then
control of the cue ball.
yeah. But she's not looking at it that way, so let's see if she sees something like that. I don't know if she is or not. Is that? Yeah, she might be.
Playing the kiss. Yeah.
Either that, or here's the other thing she could do. She could stick the cue ball behind the 7. The 1 would then clip off the 3 and come around 2 rails. That's another possibility of a safety.
Yeah.
You're using the 3 ball to kind of stick the cue ball.
I think she's going for it.
There it is.
Kelly likes
Yep.
to shoot.
Yeah, I like that shot.
Uh-oh, the 3's blocked her. She's blocked her shot. Does she have a pocket? Let's take a peek. Boy, it's close.
Mm.
She might not have a whole pocket.
Well, she got down pretty quick.
Apparently, there's no problem then.
Well, on a snooker table, that's like a hanger.
Right. Yeah, we keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Going for the extension.
Yep.
Okay, the key to this game at this point now is from the 5 to the 6.
And don't miss. That's a key.
Yeah, wow. That's assuming you don't miss.
Yeah. That's an interesting choice right there.
Yeah, she's on the wrong side of the ball. Well, maybe not. She
No,
can draw
I
it
think
back a
she's
little
fine. But to get to that perfect spot was
Oh, I like the way she did it. I just think she overhit it, but she might be all right. It might be different on the table. See? She.
I was thinking
It's
though that
because-
she would be able to draw the cue ball down for the 5 in the side. Like,
Oh, I see
that's
what
what
you're
I was
saying.
thinking. Like, you know how
Oh.
you have to get so perfect.
Yeah. No, I like what she did, but she just missed the shot.
Mm.
But unfortunately, Wei comes to the table with nothing. So she kind of got away with it.
Okay, so here's where you just focus and say, at least I'm at the table.
Right.
She didn't win the game, so how can I keep control? How can I make this my advantage and not Kelly's advantage? So she's looking at the side of the ball, which would put the 5 on the back rail. But now what's going to happen with the cue ball? You can clip off the 7 and make the 5 go to the back rail by the 6. But in order to keep it there, you have to hit the cue ball kind of light. See, and that's a
That,
great attempt. That's a great attempt. She didn't get the snooker, but
Well, the pocket's blocked, so she can't pocket the 5. She is on the end rail.
mm-hmm.
Now, does she... well, the 6 makes it tough for her to get underneath the 7,
Right.
but that's what she's trying to do.
So,
Did she get under the 6?
no. That's super hard. That was super hard.
Yeah. Okay, she's got a shot.
Almost did it, though.
Make the ball. Shape is automatic. Just don't hook yourself.
There you go.
Beautiful shot.
Okay. We should be okay here.
Mm-hmm. I'll let you know after the shot. That's what I'm thinking. If I get on good on the 7, it's home free. All right. Now, do you go one rail, or
No.
do you go back and forth?
Back and forth for sure.
Yep, I like that back and forth too.
But you got to bring the cue ball to the middle, because otherwise you got to cut on the 5. I
Right.
mean, on the 8.
Mm-hmm.
So see where she's standing. I think she could have done a better job going from the 6 to the
Yeah,
7.
she's
That
a
was
little bit wide.
Yeah.
She's a little wide.
And
but
you've
that's
got
okay.
that the corner of the table in the way for your stance.
Yeah, it's an awkward stance for a right-handed player. Okay, very nice.
See, I'd like to have seen her come out further, but
She's fine.
yeah, just
Slide
draw it
over for the 9, shoot the 9 in the same pocket. She's fine. She could even go under. She has a choice, personal choice. I think I would go on above, just slide over, just like that. Okay, tying it up at 4.
4-4. Kelly's going to take a break.
Okay,
So-
timeout. So we are going to do the same thing. Don't go far.
For those of you wondering, just letting you know, every player is entitled to 1 5-minute break per match. Right in the middle here, being tied 4-4. Good time for that. We'll be giving away the Q raffle after this match, so if you have your tickets in there, they'll be coming up. Feel free to stop over here if you want to get a last second entry. If you think you got one more lucky $20 bill, that'll work. Reminding you of the prize structure, loser of this match will take home $5,500 in prize money. The winner will take on Tzu Chien for the 2019 WPBA Masters Championship. Winner for $10,000. Runner-up, $7,000. Lots at stake here in the next hour and a half to 2 hours.
yesterday, I believe, we were gonna recognize again our 10-year anniversary couple. That doesn't mean they've been married for 10 years. Patty's putting her head down. Already, Walter and Patty, would you stand up, please, for our 10-year fans, their 10-year anniversary? Come on, stand up, Patty. Yes. Yes. You know it's Walter. He's the one
Okay,
that
you can hear the crowd. We are back. I'm Mary Keniston with Pool Action TV. We're back at a 4-4 ball game, a race to 5.
All right, we're getting ready to resume here with Wei.
Getting ready to resume. I'm here with Dawn Hopkins, a longtime friend and fellow veteran of the WPBA Tour. How you doing, Dawn?
Great, Mary. This is a very, very exciting match here. 4-4.
It's been a hell of a match.
It has. There's been some great play and then some, rocky play to bring it head to head right now. We're going race to 5 right now.
Race
right?
to 5, that's correct.
Okay, she's really focusing here on the break, like she's taking some breaths. She's trying to get in the moment and then really focusing on hitting that one ball full. She wants to hit the one full so that it comes right into the middle of the table. Cue ball, she rolled the cue ball down a little bit and is jacked up on the over the 4 into the 1. So she's going to play the 1. The 1 has a shot, but she's jacked up a little bit. So if she can just roll the cue ball down and make that 1, she'll be in good position after that.
Mm-hmm.
She's taking a minute to feel out the situation. So here she's, I like the way she gets down on these shots though.
Mm-hmm.
Where she looks at it as if it's a, like I said, a regular shot. She'll bring the tip up over the cue ball a little bit like that.
And then drop down.
And then drop in
Mm-hmm.
on the shot. And that way you see the line better that way.
Yeah, it's obvious that she's had professional instruction in her game. It's quite evident.
Nice,
shot.
nice shot. What a beautiful shot that is.
Came up nice for the 9, or nice for the 2. With a good angle to get on the 3. It's not going to be a problem to get down here. The 4 is, oh wait a minute, is that the 4 or the 5?
Yeah, the 4's down by the
By the
left.
side pocket, right? The lower
Yeah.
left? Okay, so that's,
Oh,
uh-oh, on the rail.
Jeez, Mary. The rail is deadly. Anybody at home, play your balls off the rail if possible.
I told a little story yesterday about years ago. I was practicing with Buddy Hall, and I kept landing on the rail, landing on the rail, landing on the rail. And he walked over, and Buddy with the drawl,
Yeah.
put his arm over my shoulders, and he says, baby, he says, what the difference is between a shortstop and a player? I looked up at him. I said, no, what? He says, shortstops are always on the rail. And every time I land on the rail, I remember
You think
that.
about that,
It's
yeah.
like every time. He's right.
I haven't seen Buddy in forever.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Well, he's older now. He's in poor health.
Okay, that
Good shot.
stroke that she just used, I kind of call it, what do I call it? Like the
Drag stroke?
drag
I
stroke,
call
push
it a drag
stroke.
stroke.
And what it does is it allows you to hit the cue ball faster than just rolling it down because you're using low English and you're kind of dragging the stroke. So you can move the cue ball faster to get to the 4, but once you get to the 4, it slows down quicker.
Yeah, you can hit it more firm.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the drag is like putting the brakes on in the car.
Right, right. And that way, if you're on a table, like a bar table or something where it might roll out, it's not going to roll out.
50-yard line.
Ooh, this is This is tough. She can get there, though. She can go around the world or draw down to the bottom rail and go back up. That's another
I think she's got
option.
too much angle for that.
Does she?
Yeah.
Do you have another side angle you can
Yeah, I
do?
could look, but I think she's pretty extreme.
Oof, yeah.
She's.
So now you got to kind of
I
come
think
out of the
I
corner.
think you go around, go front rail, forward to the front rail, underneath the line, and out to the middle of the table. She might be drawing it though. Maybe it's looks easier than it looks on the monitor.
Right. Okay,
Oh,
that's
see.
that's a
See,
nice
that
choice.
never even occurs to me because I
Yeah.
don't like shooting balls up table
Well,
past the side pocket.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a fairly simple shot, but I still don't like it. And she's going to be on the rail again for the 9.
but it's a safe shot.
Yeah, safe, but she's on the rail again.
Now, you have to wonder if she's thinking about that shot she
Yeah,
missed
well,
when she was on the
And
rail.
hopefully she's not. But I know Kelly's remembering it. Okay. Sigh
got
of
it.
relief. All right.
Not pretty at the end there,
No.
but effective.
Yep.
Wei
All right, she takes the lead, 5-4.
with Kelly's break coming up. I want to thank everybody for adhering to our no flash and our no cell phone policies. Haven't heard a peep or seen a flash all day long. Cooperative crowd. I was going to have to send Dean after one of you, but he's tough to outrun.
He's easy to outrun.
Dean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could outrun him
Dean
with a bad
doesn't run.
I've got a bad leg.
Sorry, Dean. We're throwing you under the bus here.
Yeah. Kelly's sponsored by Fury Cues. She's played with one as long as I remember.
Yeah.
A long time.
Good relationship they have.
Mm-hmm. And Cycloc balls and Xingzhu tables. I assume they're a Chinese table company. And I hope I'm not barbecuing the name. All right, here we go. Good break.
Nice.
And watch that cue ball come up. Up, 7 stopped it. 8's getting in the game. Boy.
I'm wondering though why, because the 1 does go towards the back rail and a lot of times and ends up along the back rail. Why would they wouldn't draw it just a little bit more?
Because they've hit it hard enough to get you don't want the 1 on the end rail. It limits your options.
No, I mean the 1 has been ending up back there.
Well, it goes back there for most people because they don't hit it as hard. These 2 players hit it harder and get it to bounce off the end rail and come up.
Okay, I know that's the plan. I just hadn't noticed that.
Yeah,
is
they hit it
always
much
the
firmer
case.
than
Yeah.
most of the other women.
Well, Kelly really has to just make sure she makes all these balls in whatever focus she needs to get over to a shot.
Yeah, she's failed to run out in previous 2 previous games that I remember.
Okay, this is not the best angle here.
No, she's okay. She's a little bit to the wrong side, but she's okay.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
You got to stay down and follow through. Come back nicely. Yeah, she's good.
She definitely cheated that pocket.
Yeah. Now the 7 ball does not pass the 8 in the right-hand pocket, so she's got to stay on that side of the table.
She'll be good. She'll just
Yeah.
come.
She doesn't like it. Now she's going to have to flirt with the 8 ball.
Well, she can either come behind it and just play the short side of it, or swing
She's
as
coming out.
tight
She's
as she
gonna play it.
can.
She's going to spin around it. Just like that. Boy, she almost overcut it. And just come up the center of the table, 1 rail. Slow down.
That's good.
Good speed. Good speed.
She's good.
She rolled the diamond farther than she wanted to.
But she's good.
Yeah, she's still good, but she's not optimum. Okay, tying it up.
Yep. There she goes.
Race to 4.
5-5.
Well, both, all of the matches today have been tight. 1-1, 2-2, 3-3. Actually, the exception was Allison pulled out ahead of Kelly 4-0, and Kelly went on to win it 9-6. What a comeback. It was amazing.
These people that bought tickets here are getting their money's worth. That's what I think. And hopefully you at home think the same thing.
Well, I know if I was home watching, which is where I usually am, I'm very fortunate to be able to get out once in a while and do some commentating. But, I'm a faithful watcher of pool action TV.
Well, it's like a Super Bowl that just somebody blows the other team away. Nobody really likes that except the winning team.
I know the New
The
Orleans
sponsors don't like it. The bars don't like it.
I remember in the playoffs, the New Orleans fans. I'm surrounded by them, and boy, they were hot because they feel like they got cold rolled. They got a bad call at the end. It cost them the game. Yeah, they were pretty riled up. All right, here we go. Now look how long she takes to really zero in onto where she wants to hit it. Okay, she hit it a little bit off center that time. One's going to come up, though, to give her a good shot.
She's got an opening here.
Yep. 2 balls on the break. Fairly routine position to get on the 3. I don't see any problems here. 7 to the 8, maybe. Hitting it with a little bit low left.
Yeah, I think this is the hardest shot in the rack she should have.
She held the ball nicely for the 3.
Staying on the correct side of the balls. That's what you want to do.
Mm-hmm. She's going to pull back. Probably
to the rail.
Yeah, she's got to be careful. She doesn't. It looks like she's going to be able to draw it just under the side pocket. The rail under the side pocket and out. All right, she got a little
It's the
funny on that
wrong-
ball.
yeah.
She hit a little bit lower on the rail than she wanted to.
So how do you recuperate here? You gotta, let's see the angle. She's running into the 9 if she follows. So
No,
she's
not
gonna.
well. No, you can go 2 rails out of the corner. You can no problem.
No, I'm saying you can't follow straight down because you're at an angle.
No, following is out of the question. But she
So-
will come either draw it to the side rail and out, or go
Drawing
2
it to the
rails out of the
side.
corner with
Yeah.
a center ball.
Yeah, I think drawing it is the way to go. Because she didn't have a big angle for the other.
Yeah, she did.
Okay, stop arguing with me.
I play that
Let me
shot
give
all
my
the time.
opinion too.
Well, it's just a difference of opinion. But
That's fine.
Yeah.
But arguing is not.
yeah, high ball is was definitely out, but center ball coming out of the corner was definitely a shot. Anyway, but she's on the wrong side again. Now this time she definitely has to draw it to the side rail. Yeah.
Yeah, I like just coming over to the side rail, just like she did on the last shot. Just swinging over, but staying to the middle of the table this time, not overstroking it.
Yeah, well, she's got less of an angle than she had on the last shot. So she's going to have to settle for what she can get. Oh boy, she hit it good.
Too good.
Uh-oh. You better keep rolling. Oh, she's straight in.
This is the worst
Oh.
place.
Oh.
The worst place.
Of course, you know.
That's why.
Of course.
Just the middle of the table. That's
Oh.
all you need to do.
Sometimes it is just so tough. You just, no matter what you do, it just does not get any easier. All right, she's got to come with it again.
Yep. She's going to draw dead straight back to where her stick is in line, and
Yeah.
she's going to be close to that 8.
She's going to be right on top of it.
Maybe. We'll see. Let's see.
Oh my gosh.
Hit it anyway. That's not the way I would get positioned, but
Oh, she's going to take a breather.
yeah.
Take a drink of water, maybe. Work on her tip. She's thinking just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, it did.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Let's take a look and see what it looks like. Well, it looks like it's a little bit off the rail. So that's to her advantage.
How's her eyes? It's either slice that sucker in,
Oh, she's going
edge
for
to
it.
edge.
It's just
edge
a matter
to
of whether
edge.
you're going to slice it or spin it.
Just focus on the edge of the cue ball and the edge of the object ball.
Yeah, but deflection comes into place here, so that's a lot harder to do. It's harder to maintain that line. She's definitely shooting center ball, so that's to her advantage. She'll minimize the deflection. She's just come up a little higher above center.
Very nice. Little tough shot coming up.
Watch out, watch out.
She's all right.
She covered her eyes.
But she's on the rail. She's on the rail.
Yep, again. Well, she's just covering her eyes. Didn't
Poking
wanna,
and hoping.
she didn't want to see whether she saw it was heading that way.
That was kind of cute.
Yeah,
We got to remember to replay these, Mary. I keep forgetting.
I know. Ray's probably sitting there screaming, replay
Yeah,
it, replay
I know
it.
it. I know. We had some good ones.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to get ready for the replay if something crazy happens.
Oh, what a shot.
Nice shot. Very
Beautiful
nice.
shot.
Want to replay that? Let's give that a little replay. Watch this. She stayed down, shot it in, avoided the scratch.
And took it and released a sigh of relief. All
Excellent.
right, let's fix the score.
You can do that because I don't know how to.
Okay. All right. New leader. 6-5. Boy, what a tough out that was.
Yeah, well, she was lucky to have that double hit into the 7. You know, the
The miscue.
miscue and the cue ball kind of clicked it in.
Yeah, it was all just, boy, it just got worser and worser.
Worser.
Okay. All right, Kelly, to break. This is the battle of the big breakers here. They both have great breaks. Kelly's moved over to Weiwei's side of the table.
Well, that's smart. If you see a player doing something and it's working for them, why not? Why not copy? Okay,
Okay.
here's... Well, the 3 goes by the 7.
Yeah, 3 looks like it was going to tie up, but it didn't.
Right, so first shot is going to be her hardest shot, I think, or one of the hardest shots, because she's on the rail and she's got to just drift down for the 2.
Yep. I think the 2 to the 3. If she can get good on the 3, the rest of the match should be fairly simple. So one rail up.
Nope.
Oh boy, she missed
did
it.
not cut it enough
Wow.
and left it open.
Great opportunity here. She's got a clear shot. She can't see she can see the whole ball, but she can see more of the left than she can the right. So that tells me she cannot go rail first or with inside English. She's going to have to come out of the corner, 2 rails, so drag it out of the corner and go towards the 2, and she has to make sure that she doesn't end up straight and on the 2.
No, because she wants to be on the 3 side of the 2
Yeah,
so that she
may
can
be
get to
able
the 3.
You know, it might be different than it looks on the key, where she can come in 2 rails by following with inside. Yeah, she could, but she got trapped herself behind
know,
the 6. See, that's why I didn't like that.
I don't even understand why you would play that shot. Well, I saw her looking over by the 6, but I thought she was doing that to see what the 3 looked like.
Yeah, no, she was
Thinking it would spin out further.
I don't think she
into
spun
the
it
6.
enough. or she hit the ball too fat. I just don't think she had enough room to do that shot effectively. She had all the ball she needed to just punch it into the rail
Why would look
and
at this?
come out of the corner.
Look at the center of the
Yeah,
table.
she's got this
She's
whole
got
area.
The whole area.
Right, and that's why.
And she's trying to play to bump the 6 and go over by the 3.
No, she was trying to go between the 5 and the 6.
I don't
She hit-
think. Why did she put her stick down there then? Right behind the 6. She put her stick down there, looking like right behind the 6.
to make sure that she wanted to make sure she didn't go there. You know, checking out her angle.
Yeah. Well, whatever her thought process.
Yeah, she hit the
it
ball
didn't
too
work.
full, and she did not spin her cue ball enough
Right.
to get it out of there and out from under the 6.
And I know she didn't want the wrong angle on the 2 to get to the 3, but she could have easily avoided that
Yeah.
by just kind of hitting it low.
And Kelly has ball in hand.
All right, Kelly, you got to do your magic because you're not going to have too many chances against this girl.
And this is just brutal because ball in hand, Kelly can take care of the problem here. She can put the cue ball precisely where she wants it to get perfectly on the 3, and that was the trouble ball.
Right.
It was a 3 on the rail. So that's this is fatal, assuming she can get out. She's put herself over the 9.
So just hit very low and come around 2 rails or 1 rail up. It's okay too.
Now she'll drag it out the corner. Okay, she's back in line. Now she has to make sure she gives herself an angle to get over to the other side of the table for the 8.
Right. And you can do it 2 ways. You can just tuck the cue ball right next to the rail if you don't feel like you can punch it out.
That's what she was looking at. I think that's would be the wrong shot because
Well,
she didn't have enough angle to really slide over. Here now, so all she has to do is hit the ball firm, and the cue ball will automatically.
But remember, I said if she doesn't feel like she can punch it out, was my words.
Right, I understand.
Yeah. So if you
She
had
had 2
that,
options.
you had that other option.
Right. She made sure she got off the rail a little bit. Okay. Ties it up. What a match.
Good. She
6-6.
got out.
Oh, boy. Race to 3. Way breaking.
Keeping it tight.
Sweater's delight, huh?
I think did they all conspire to keep our matches, neck and neck?
Well, at this, when you get down to the last day, everybody plays so good that you expect them to, when they get an opportunity, you expect them to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
And this match has taken a few twists and turns where it goes back and forth within the same game. So that's really exciting. Anyway, race to 3. I think Wei Wei is looking to make a statement. She's looking to. She's never won a major tournament, I don't think. If she did, it's not on her resume.
Right.
And so this would be a huge win for her. And as you know, winning the first one is always the toughest.
I wonder when she came to the United States for this tournament, because they're on
Just this particular time.
Yeah, they're on a 12 or 16 hour time difference.
I think they're 12 hours behind us because I know when Trump went to Vietnam, it was a 12-hour time difference.
Yeah, I remember I've been to Taiwan twice for the World Championships, and I know the flight was, I thought the flight was 15 hours
Oh,
the
no, it
flight.
wasn't that long.
Yes, it
Because I
was.
went. I went to Taiwan.
Well, you went
The
from
first
the
time.
West Coast. I went from the East
Oh,
Coast.
okay. Well,
So,
yeah, okay.
anyway, the point is that if you're on a totally different time schedule, that has to,
Well, I know
unless you
that
come in early, and
Yeah.
get used to the time difference.
I know that Saming has been here for a few weeks. At least 2 weeks.
Oh, and she's
I'm
been
trying
playing
to remember.
pool,
Yes,
so-
and she's been playing pool. I don't know when Wei came over.
Right.
I know that Allison has told me that it's just brutal going back and forth.
Well,
because,
that far, yeah.
she said it's so expensive to go in early,
Mm-hmm.
but it's almost a necessity to adapt to the time change,
Right.
and you fly on the other side of the world,
Yes. I have trouble going from
west
California
to
to.
east. Yeah,
Well, here's the first rack I think that we've seen where there really is a cluster of balls
Mm-hmm.
and there's not an open run out.
That's right.
Not to say that they can't fix that at some point with the 5, break them out, but at this point, the run out is looking a lot harder than past racks.
Yeah, there's definitely some work to do here. Trying to remember if Saming was around for Derby City or not. I know that Christina Tkach was. She's been over here for several weeks. Derby City was about a month ago, and I know she was over here before that.
So she's looking here that if she had any way to play a safety on this, where would she want the cue ball to be to play the best lock-up safety, and then try to get, from the 4 to that that position. I mean, there's lots of options of how to play this safety.
Well, I think that she could break them with the 4.
Well,
Come into the rail. Come into just below the diamond, the first diamond below the side pocket, just below that, and come into the 7.
she could, but it's, to me, I'm not sure I like that when I have a lock-up safety
No, it's not
option.
going to happen now. She's too straight.
Yeah, because then what if you miss it and now you're stuck?
Well, sometimes you have to be aggressive.
6-6. I think I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna make the 4 get that position on the 5 for the good safe.
Well, she has to now. She has no chance to break it up from here.
Well, if you can get the cue ball down where the tip of her stick is, like where her hand is now, if you could get the cue ball there, you could run the, you could play a safety from there too.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, she's going to have to come over by the side pocket, and if she's trying to make the ball, make the 5.
She did try to break it
I don't
out.
know if I like. No, she didn't. She was trying to play safe.
She hooked
I mean, she
herself.
was trying to play on the 5,
She
and
hooked herself.
she didn't have to do that. She could have just.
Wow. That's
She was
I'm
trying to come up
surprised.
and play the 5 is what she was trying to do.
Yeah.
And she didn't have to, because she could have just played it safe over where her hand was and then just rolled up on the 7.
well, Kelly Fisher has to love it.
Yeah, because with ball in hand now, it would be easy to break them out if she gets ball in hand.
Unless she kicks a ball in, Kelly just gets to the table, which she should be thrilled about. And not be locked up.
This is tough.
She can't even, it's tough to reach.
Yep, and the cue ball's going to jump a little bit off that rail because you're jacked up. I don't know if she can go 2 rails, come into the top left-hand corner 2 rails if the 7 is in the way or not.
Oh, I don't think she can. I don't know. You're right behind it. Looks like.
Yeah, I can't see from this angle.
Yeah. I don't think she can.
She could always go the 1 rail, up and down. That's the worst case scenario.
Yeah. Boy, that's a very small target when you
She's-
do that.
Yeah, she is looking at into the corner, so not sure if she can see it or not.
Yeah. I don't think.
Oh,
well,
there it
maybe
is.
she can.
There
Yeah,
it is.
okay.
That is the angle.
Yeah. Well, I just didn't think we could see it. Okay. She's actually not frozen on it. She's got a
Right.
gap.
Yeah, so what are you going to leave after this? That's the bad thing.
Well, you don't want to smash it.
But you got to hit a rail.
Mm-hmm. That's a good speed.
What's
Okay,
she
don't
gonna
clip
do?
it. Oh, well, she knocked one out.
I don't know why they're clapping. I think
Well,
they think she hit it,
yeah,
but she
I
didn't.
know. Well, yeah.
I think they thought she
Yeah.
nipped it.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, does Kelly play for the out? Play to bust him out?
well,
Or does she play to hook her?
She's playing. What is she doing?
Well, she's just looking at all the options right
I
now.
want to get in her brain. Okay. So she's playing the 5 down in the corner, and she's going to run into the 7 and the 9, but you really got to run into it exactly the way you want to so you get yourself a shot. So know where exactly your cue ball is going to hit onto those balls.
And she's got to hit it pretty firm to separate them. Okay.
That worked
That's
out
even
good.
better. Yeah,
because
she nudges
she
it up, but she still has a problem here.
not really, because she's got an angle to push the 9 ball out.
Yeah, well, small spaces. It looks, maybe it's easier than it looks on the monitor.
See
yeah,
that?
Okay. It looked like the balls are right on top
That's a
of each
straight
other.
pool thing.
Well, like I say, I can't tell looking
Maybe
at
a
the
s-
monitor.
Maybe a snooker thing.
Maybe.
Because
All
snooker,
right.
I think they got to do that too.
And snooker.
Snooker.
Yeah. All right, new leader. 7-6. Oh, that was a fatal error for Wei.
Bad choice, that's all.
Yeah.
She took the low percentage choice.
I just don't believe that. I think she just mishit. I think she wanted to hit just below the side pocket, and she just mishit it. 'Cause she didn't hit it hard enough to break them out. I think she was playing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. She was
Yeah.
playing position on the 5, but
Yeah.
that was such a small area to go into. It was just too dangerous. It's one thing if you're on and you're playing perfect and everything is perfect, but it hasn't been in the last 2 matches.
Okay, here we go. Kelly's looking to get on the hill first.
Oh, what a break.
Well, she drew
Where's
her cue
the-
ball back, but the balls are separating. She's got a long straight one, and these are her specialties, these kind of shots.
Okay, here's what is, to me, the nail biter on this is she's got a shot on the 2, but it has a very little angle, right? And you got the 4 over to the right, and that's the angle the cue's going to drift. So she has to hold it or go out and come back, one or the other, because I don't know that it's dead straight.
I think she can hold it. I don't think she has much
I
of an
think
angle.
she's going to hold it too, but oh, it wasn't any angle.
Yeah, there was-
From here, it looked like there was a lot
Yeah,
of
that's
angle.
what I'm saying. On the monitor, it looks different. Yeah, that's why I look back and forth. All right, she's got a tough shot on the 3, but, semi-tough. Semi-tough. And she's made her decision whether she's going to shoot it up here into the corner or into the side. Oh, she missed it. Oh, my
Replay that.
goodness.
Replay that. Replay that. Can I get it? Okay, I want to show that.
She undercut it.
And she kind of poked it a little bit. She like pushed that one too. Let me get back.
Well,
Okay.
Wei has got to be glad to get back at the table, but she's disappointed that she didn't get an easy leave. she cut it in. She's looking at it.
Cue ball. That's what's she going to do with the cue ball?
Well, she's just looking to see where the scratch line is for the side pocket on the table, on the side of the table she's standing on. She's going for it. Well, she doesn't like it though. I don't know why I wouldn't like it.
Well, you can cut it in. It's a tricky way to get to the 4. That's the problem. If all you had to do was make that 3, it's not that much of a big deal as much as getting position. Because it's not natural here.
Made it.
Oh, what a nice shot. She had to use inside English on that to keep it up above the 4.
Beautiful shot.
That was great.
Well, she's pretty close to in line. I think she can just hold her cue ball there with a little bit inside or just accept the shot. Yeah.
Just
Okay.
stop the cue ball right there so that you have the right angle to get down for the 8.
Right. Just
Don't
make
drop
sure you
back.
don't come back. Yeah.
Good shot. Again, you're going to try to leave some sort of an angle on 8. You definitely don't want to be down on that rail.
Big
You
bounce.
got to come out. It's good. Perfect. You can swing high left and swing around, or you can come low right or come straight down, whichever one is.
She likes to go 2 rails forward with inside on these shots. Just like that. Nice gentle, nice easy stroke. Brings her right in line with the shot. Shooting to tie it up. And she does. 7-7. Oh boy. Race to 2.
Back and forth.
Race to 2.
7-7 we go.
Only at the most 3 games left.
Kelly has had several opportunities to take charge of this match, and she has not, allowing Wei to remain in the game. You know, not to take anything away from Wei because she's played quite well, but Kelly has definitely thrown away a couple chances to win the game
Yeah,
and take charge of the match.
It's not her best match so
No.
far that I've seen.
No, I think she really went so far out and emotionally just drained, against her match with Allison. I mean, she just really had to bear down and play fabulous, and I think it really took a lot out of her, mentally and emotionally, and even physically.
Right.
It's
She played, what, a 10 o'clock match last night?
11. Just this morning at 11.
No, I mean, but last night.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. I know
Because-
they were playing late, either 8 or 10.
Yeah, so 11, and then,
Yeah, she's been on the loser side for quite a while.
yeah. So it's hard to keep that 100% focus for that many hours.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the better shape you're in physically, it helps you to be mentally stronger.
No shot here. No billiard.
No, and you got to be careful on the push that you don't, because it's an easy carom or
Yeah, she
combination.
She can't
so
kick. The 8's blocking the 1 rail kick. Does she jump?
I don't know that she would take that chance.
Yeah, bones.
You
Well-
could, you know what I think I would do is I would push it for a kick safe. Like if I pushed it over by her hand on the table,
Mm-hmm.
that way you kick behind the one, send the one this way, and then you have that wall down there for the cue ball.
She's looking to put it maybe for a jump. It's
Mm.
always dangerous when the
Yeah.
object ball is close to the rail.
Yeah, I'd rather put it where her stick is right now. Not let it, Kelly see a piece of the one, but a way that you can just kick behind it because there's enough space behind the one.
Yeah, but then she's going to be at a disadvantage if Kelly takes the shot and does that and hides her behind those balls. She's trying to place it where if Kelly takes the shot,
Well, here's the thing. If you do that and you make that one in the side, the 2 is hanging in the pocket. If you don't, and Kelly says, go ahead and take it, then you probably have a kick shot, which is what she's pushing for now anyway.
make what one on the side? I lost you. You
If
lost
you're
me.
if you push the cue ball over by the 2, like where she has to kick behind the one could go into the side pocket.
Oh, okay.
See what I mean? But see, clearing the 2 is actually not a good thing, I don't think.
No, I wouldn't want to pocket a ball.
I would have wanted to keep that 2 there in case you did make the 1 on the side.
And also just keep it on the table so it's an extra ball to run, you know?
Yeah.
She's giving it back to her.
Yeah, see now, did she not get it far enough left where the kick is going to be hard?
Well, she definitely has got a kick behind it. I think she can.
Okay, if she can, it's a kick safe, and
Yeah.
it's not really that big of a deal.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that Kelly gave it back. They must know it must look differently than it does on the monitor because it does appear that she can kick behind it with spin.
Yeah,
She
and
can't
then
hit it naturally. She has to kick behind it with spin,
right.
and maybe Kelly. Maybe it just looks different from
Yeah,
down
it
at
could.
the table, but on the monitor it looks like that can be done.
Right.
So we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Okay, she's going to spin it. She's just favoring the right side of the ball, like 3 o'clock. Nice spin. Yep, she
See
hit it
that?
beautifully.
See
yeah.
that?
I'm surprised
Now,
Kelly gave it back to her.
let's say you made that and you left the 2 there,
Oh, yeah. Well,
then you would have a shot afterwards. Well,
Yeah.
you still would have a shot on the 3 a little bit, but
yeah, I'm surprised Kelly passed that shot to her. 'Cause
Yeah.
that was, it looked like it was no difficulty. Now, it looks like she's got a window.
yeah, I see a window
You can see
here.
at least the left side of the object ball.
If she can hit full, she could cross bank it up to the other end of the table, just like that,
Looks like
maybe.
that, yeah.
Not enough, though.
Nope.
Not enough. And normally, that ball hanging in the pocket would make that pocket huge, but because that looks really deep, now you almost have to hit the one and like you're going to make it. You know what I mean? Like you
Mhm.
can't
Yeah, you gotta-
underhit it.
Right. Yeah, you can't go rail first or, you know.
But here she can play the safety back again and do kind of the same thing, leave the cue ball up by the where it
those
was
balls.
before,
Right.
and bank the one back down again. Maybe get a better safe this time.
Mm-hmm. Both players are fighting to be the one to reach the hill first. It's a huge advantage. Race to 2 to see who gets in the finals against the undefeated Tzu Chien.
And we're in Mount Pleasant, Michigan.
I've never been here before. This is my first time. I know the WPBA has been here multiple times, but it was after I retired. Beautiful place. A
Yeah.
little hard to get to.
Yeah,
But,
you got to go into Saginaw. You got to hope for.
Well,
no.
Lansing or Saginaw is about the same
Yes.
distance.
Yeah.
So
I came
flew
into Lansing. Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Oh boy, look at that! She almost wedged both balls in the pocket.
Did she
Wow.
make? She made one, right?
Yeah, she made the ball.
That was a really good shot because that 4 was deep in the pocket.
Yeah.
But she's got a problem here. Can she get around enough to hit the rail in front of it? Because again, the 1 is very deep, and
It's
these
deep.
pockets are tough to get balls out of.
Yeah, and you know, you don't think you can go rail first
She's going to
because
massage
they're so
it.
deep, and she's jacked up trying to masse. Oh, it almost looked like they both were going to hang there. Wedge in the pocket.
And if she doesn't hit a lot of that 1, the cue ball's going to fly with the spin that she's using to get around it.
Yeah. This is a very difficult shot because the ball is so deep. Well, I know she doesn't like it.
No, it's not fun.
And it's out in the middle of the table, so it's difficult to reach.
Yeah, and this kick here is deadly because if you hit it,
You're liable to follow it in.
yeah. I like, if she's going to kick it, I like kicking it the way she's standing now.
Yeah, but it's a
Because
very
it's-
small ball.
It is, but it's less chance of her scratching. She
Mhm.
probably won't scratch if she goes this way. The other way, she's got a high chance of scratching. No,
Yeah.
she hit it bad. She put English on it.
Well, she didn't want to go to the rail because if she hit the rail, she knew she had no chance of making the ball.
Mm.
Well, this is huge for Kelly. Kelly has a chance to get on the hill.
Yeah. So just make sure to get that shot on the 3.
She's limited on pockets. Does
Yeah.
it go in past the 7? Let's take a look. Yes, it does.
It's just the 7 is in the way, the 8 is in the way to get where you really want to get.
Yeah. The position window to shoot it in the opposite side where the 5 is laying is very small.
Hmm.
Does she go around the table and shoot the 3 in the same pocket?
Ah.
Or does she,
If she were, I wouldn't shoot it that way. I'd come down,
along the side rail and
Yeah.
out?
yeah, like she's looking now, maybe.
Yeah. Wonder if
Then
the,
if you come down too far, you've got the corner, the side, or the other corner. So
Yeah.
you've got options if you come a little too far. Yeah, like that. See, if she comes too far, she's got the corner, which that's what happened.
she's fine. I think. Let's take a look. She's got a snookered. She might have rollen too high. Yeah, she had to go. Oh, look at this.
Jeez.
Oh my God.
She did the hard work. She's killing me.
Wow.
She does the hard work, and then when it gets to the point where she can make it, Wei Wei's got a Wei love this.
Yeah.
Gonna use her extension, and
Still stretching to reach it.
yeah, just hit it real thin and soft. Too much angle.
Yep, she hit it too thick.
Needed to hit it thinner, and I wonder if stretching like that, maybe she should have used a bridge. If she had to stretch that hard.
Yeah, maybe.
I know you don't need the bridges that much, but us short people do.
Well, I do now, but much more than I used to. I got a message. We don't read our texts or our messages when we're on the air. So between matches, I just take a look and see what they are. And Jeannie Seaver
Yeah, I
told
love
me to
Jeannie.
tell you
Hi,
hello.
Jeannie.
Yeah, she told me to tell you hello.
Kim Shaw's out there too watching, which, hey, Kim.
Anyway, Jeannie Seaver messaged to me to tell you hello, and she also said that They might be the same 3 shots on the table that she can't reach, even if she uses a bridge.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know Jeannie's very tiny.
Yeah,
she's
she's-
very small.
Tiny Jeannie.
Yep. Good people plays real well.
Yeah.
Fast and loose.
Sweet, sweet, sweet girl.
Yep. She was my sparring partner when I lived in Melbourne. All right, good stroke. Coming up for the 8 in the side. It appears that she's going to reach the hill first. She'll just let her stroke out on this one and go to the end rail. Come out to the corner, 1, 2 rails, and be perfectly straight in on the 9. I've watched her do that many times. Beautiful shot. On the hill.
Wei gets the swing game in the first one of the hill, takes an 8-7 lead.
It is a nail biter. Just when you think something is going to happen, they trick you. Yeah, Jeannie and I have had sessions in Melbourne also, because I'm from Melbourne, and Jeannie's from, what, Merritt Island?
She lives in Cocoa. Well, now she lives on Merritt Island, but she was living in Rockledge.
Okay.
She used to live in
it was up
Rockledge,
that way.
and then just after I moved from Melbourne, she bought a house about 5 miles from where I live. And on the river, we could have gone fishing. She put a pool table in her house.
Oh,
and,
Jeannie,
yeah.
you're on the river. I'm coming to Florida,
Yeah.
and I'm coming to
Oh,
stay
yeah.
with you.
And she's got her yard. You know, she's got a huge yard, and it's all filled with flowers. And you know, she's got
Nice.
orchids. She's got fruit trees.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, it's fabulous. Yeah, I told her, yeah, you wait till I leave, and then and then you buy the house.
That's a great thing about the WPBA players is, staying in touch, and it's like a big family,
It
really.
sure is. Yeah.
We've been playing together for years, and
Yeah, and people have dropped in and out of the game, and
yeah, and even though you're competing with each other after the matches, you're going to dinner together, you're
right.
whatever, it's like,
When you're playing, it's war, and,
Yes.
and then afterwards, it's come on, let's go get something to eat.
right, and
Yep.
that's been for years.
Yep, that's the way it is.
Well, here we go. She's got shot on the 1. The 2 is down here, so the natural angle's to get back down. But she's going to have to control that cue ball.
She's going to have to go up and down a couple of times. The 1 and 3 are down there. The 2 and 4 and 5 are on this end of the table. 7's back up there. She'll just draw back for the 3 in the same corner she just pocketed the 1 in.
Okay, I'm not saying anything, but that 3 has been a thorn in her
nemesis.
side.
Yeah, her nemesis.
I think she'll be taking extra time on these balls.
Now, is she going to draw it back to the side rail and out, or is she going to go to the end rail and up, or is she going to come out of the corner 2 rails?
Mm-hmm.
She's got plenty of options.
I kind of like the drawing it out to the rail, but it's whatever she's feeling.
Good shot. Okay, she's in line now. Just stick for the 5, and that'll give her a nice angle to get back down table for the 7. She's has to bridge over the 7.
Yep.
So that makes it a little tougher.
Good shot. Good way to stay with it.
Now she'll just swing 2 rails out of the corner. Try to come into the just above the center diamond. Or conversely, you can swing around and go to the end rail first. Oh, she chose to go 1 rail.
I didn't like that.
Oh, she's on the rail now. See, I don't like that.
Yep, I don't like that.
Well,
If she had the right ball speed, it would be good, but
she's just got to bear down and make the ball. It's the shot
this
is
is
a little tougher than
scary.
it looks.
Yeah.
But again, just make the ball. And,
Make the ball and don't drift down too far. That's
okay,
perfect.
all
She's
right,
good.
Okay. See, I never even think of the 1 rail position on that shot.
I'm with you on that, but
A lot of people do, though. And that's a snooker shot.
You know why? Because I don't like the possibility of clipping the tip on the side pocket either.
The fans are glued to the monitors.
Terry Hanna, our friend on Pool Action TV. All right, tying it up on the hill. Oh my God, this is so exciting. Terry Hanna, our friend at Pool Action TV, just sent a picture. And all of our fans are glued to the manager and his two cats watching Pool Action TV. You see the back of their heads watching the screen.
That's cute. That is cute.
Oh boy. Well, you just saw them shake their hands.
Yeah.
I like seeing the mutual respect.
Yes.
It's these people play each other constantly.
And these two girls are, I mean, I don't know much about Wei Wei, but I know Kelly Fisher I've known for a long time, and I can't imagine anybody not getting along with Kelly.
Oh,
She's just a super,
Kelly's fabulous.
and so I'm sure Wei Wei is the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Wei
And I'm
Wei.
sure they've played quite often.
Yes. Yeah, being over in Asia a lot.
Asia. Kelly goes to Asia quite a bit.
Okay.
All right.
She's got that
for the
break.
win.
What's going to happen after the break? I'm like so nervous.
Well, you just know that this is going to be probably going to be such a torturous game. You know how it always is on Hill. There'll be problems and a lot of safety.
Don't
play.
say that. Just,
Well, I know that's what I want to see. I love to watch torture matches when long as I'm not playing in it. Good break.
Nice break. Cue ball stopped. And not a shot.
see?
Here we go.
See?
We got some pushy going on.
Was it a legal break?
No, was it? Is that what she said? I didn't really watch that.
Well, I know she pocketed one ball, so that's 1 point. And the one ball did go below the side, so that's 2. And I guess the 3 was the questionable ball, and that is considered below the head
And
string. So,
you know what? It didn't matter because Kelly just gave it back to her.
yeah,
and
that's
she's
true
allowed
too.
to push.
That's
She's
true
allowed to
too.
push where Kelly wouldn't be allowed
Right.
to push.
So you're right, it doesn't matter.
So it really didn't affect Wei Wei.
Right. The balls are spread really nice. It's unfortunate that she doesn't have a shot on the one, at least from her perspective. I know Kelly loves it, that she knows she's going to get a chance at the table.
Yeah, really think this out, what she's got to do.
With ball in hand, I don't see any real problems other than going from the 5 to the 7. But we're not at that point.
Oof. Tough, right? You can't give her a whole ball. I like what she's doing there. That was my first thought, was to just give her a piece of the one ball, but I think Kelly would end up giving it back to her if she did that because it's really a hard safety from there. So where do you push to?
Well, I know I'm going to push long. And I think that you don't want to push over here by the 5 because it makes the shot simple.
Oh, yeah.
You
yeah.
want to push long and hard. And if she takes it, if she shoots at it, you want the cue ball to do a lot of traveling. She's frozen it to the end rail.
Well, that's a good push.
And she's got a full look at the ball.
See here, see where the 5 is, right? That makes that pocket really big. So if, let's say Kelly just, yeah.
I don't think the bank is on.
Well, not the bank, but let's say Wei Wei makes the 1 go over by the 8 because she can get the cue ball by the 3. But it's too, that pocket down there is too big. So I think she'd be able to play the 1 off that 5 at some point. So I don't think putting the 1 down there is a good idea. I don't think that this push is something that I would want to keep. I think Kelly made a good decision to give it back. The best thing I think you can do in here is just to keep the one, if you can, without scratching, on the right side of the screen and the cue ball on the left, but
Yeah, that's difficult.
it is, because you got the scratch there.
Right.
So,
Yeah, you don't want to give up ball in hand. Ball in hand is fatal.
yeah. And if she plays safe here by just making the one come down and playing the cue ball up on the top of the screen, Kelly's going to get her jump stick out. I think you got your wish. I think you got your wish having a
A rack.
torturous
Oh, what a great
last
shot she
rack.
just played. All right, she left her a thin slice.
Well,
Thin slice. The cue ball is definitely going to travel.
yeah.
Now, does she hit this with a little bit of inside to play to go into the 2? Center
I guess
ball
you
is,
just have to hit it to make it, you know? Like, ideally, yes, you would do that because you're going towards the 2 and not away from it.
I think the 2 is blocking the scratch in the upper left-hand corner. So
It is, yeah.
So it might be wise. Yeah, she's cueing on,
Yeah.
on the left side. Yeah, she's gonna.
It makes.
She might even be, playing a safe.
Oh,
Okay,
was
that's a
even
nice
better.
shot too. Nice shot too.
Yep.
It leaked out.
but now there's a shot here on the 5.
Well, she's got a billiard on the 5. The only problem with that is that it's a little tough since it's out from the pocket. It's not closer. The problem is also that with a good contact to make the billiard, the cue ball is going to stay down here,
And the
and
one's
the one
gonna
is
go
going to go
flying.
up table unless it hits the 9. So
Well,
I'm
the 8
think-
is there. The 8 is pretty big. If you can hit the side of the 1 and get the cue ball over by the 8, if you have good cue ball control, like good one pocket players would be able to leave the cue ball down behind the 9 and make the 1 go back up table, right? I don't have that kind of a stroke right now to do that, but I could see how that might be a good shot too. She's looking at a billiard.
She's looking at the rail first billiard, which would eliminate the problem of the 1 ball staying down here, or make her chances better of the cue ball escaping the trap.
Well, this is going for it. You got to have guts to do this, that's for sure.
She's going for the win.
Nope, she's doing a safety with the 8. That
Oh,
was
boy.
beautiful.
You couldn't hit it any better.
That was beautiful.
I don't know if Kelly can. I don't think she can go to the end rail. Do you? Sure doesn't look
No,
like
it doesn't look like she can hit the bottom rail, so she's got to go up high.
I think
And
she's
let's
got to
see.
go to the side
It is.
rail.
You know what though? It is in the track. It's in the track
Yeah.
to go 3 rails right into that pocket.
Right.
Like you see,
Yeah, the around the world.
see
yeah.
around the world there.
Right.
If she sees that,
Yeah.
because there isn't any ball in her
Yeah,
way
there's
to
no
do
ball
that.
In the path. Yeah.
If you know that 3 rail,
The only problem is that is the 2 ball.
no, because if you parallel it, right, it's going to be, the hit point would be past the 2 ball.
Yeah.
But this would work too if she knows this diamond, you know, this is another way to come into it.
Well, Kelly told me after the Asian Culture Day tournament last year in May that she was going to study with Chris Melling. You know, they come from the same hometown, believe it or not. And she was going to, he's invited her to come and stay a few days with him. And many people know that, I consider him one of the top kickers on the planet. And Kelly admits that she was weak
There
on the
you
kicks.
go.
Uh-oh, watch out. Okay, she's good. Oh, look at that
Oh
roll.
my gosh.
Oh boy, was that cold or what?
Jeez.
Oh boy. She went from having a great shot on the one to having nothing.
Well,
But anyway, she might have gone and spent some time with Chris.
yeah, that would be a smart thing.
Mm-hmm.
So here, you're not lucky until your opponent
Until you're
is
lucky.
off the table again. So if she jumped here, if she can reach a jump,
Yeah, well,
then
she's-
she could hit the side of the 5 and then just kind of go for that 5 ball.
she might even
sit
be
at the
able to
side of the
mass
one, I
sail off
mean.
the side of the one and make the carom.
Yeah,
She's looking
see,
at the dart
it might be too far out, might be too far to reach
far
it.
away. Yeah.
And then she's going to have to figure out how to kick at this.
Boy, that was an unbelievable roll that Kelly just got there.
Yep. And, she was rewarded for making a good hit.
Yes. 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 And I kind of get a kick out of it when they get a good roll and then they apologize.
Yeah.
I was telling Belinda yesterday, I'm not apologizing. I'm loving it. Are they really sorry?
Yeah, they're not really
They're
sorry.
not really sorry.
So here's you're not going to see this often. She's using her bridge head to make a jump shot because she can't put her hand on the table to reach it. If she goes through with it, she's still looking at it.
First time I've ever saw this shot was Shane Van Boening did it in the U.S. Open
Mm.
and made a fabulous shot and went
Yeah.
on to win the match and the title. I think it was his 5th U.S. Open.
Oh boy.
It might have been his 3rd in a row. I mean, it's just amazing.
Look at this. This is like, oh my God. I'd be,
All right, we're going to set this up for a replay.
yeah, definitely.
If I don't do
You
it.
should just
if I don't-
replay even if she makes it or not.
Right. Well, I'm not going to make it if she doesn't do it. If she clears the 4.
Wow,
Oh,
just
boy.
getting over that ball. You got to replay that, Mary.
I will.
Quick.
Oh, I missed it. God damn it. I missed it. Oh, fuck. I missed it. Did I say that on the air?
Yes, you did.
I was right on it. I must have moved
Too late.
too late. Jesus. And I said fuck.
Sorry, folks. Sorry, folks. We just missed the
Where did that
replay.
screen come from? Jesus Christ.
The red. Okay, so she's going for this combination here. Now, what I like about this is if she hits the 1, right, into the 9 to play the combo, she's probably going to make the 5 with the 1 anyway, or come close to it. See that? Whoa!
What
Nice.
an ending to a fantastic match. Kelly Fisher advancing to the finals against Tzu Chien.
Well, as you have seen and as you have heard, what a great finish on the match to get to the finals. Has to be heartbreak for Tzu Chien Wei. What a great match. My name is Mary Keniston. I'm here with Dawn Hopkins. We're with Pool Action TV, and we will be back shortly with the finals. Don't go far.
Now you get to see Walter in action here. You got him on the clock.